Where is this thing? I know I put it in here somewhere. Not there. Not over there. Ah, there it is. Alright, finally. Got the tool I need. Anyway, today is a little different. It's been a little bit since I picked this up. About a week. I still haven't gotten out there to the field. Wanted to let it dry up after the thunderstorm, but I did do this. Built the chicken coop over here where we put the stones, or where we got rid of the stones last episode. So I wanted to just build my own chicken coop. I knew how to build kind of a lean-to, and it's kind of what I did for them right now. They're going to have to sleep outside, but luckily we're not going to have any cold weather for a while, so I won't really have to worry about that. But got the water over here, and the tool was because I needed to tighten this up here. There we go. Alright. Now, there's the chicken coop. That water station over there doesn't work, so we do have to bring in water every now and then, but it doesn't matter because the chickens are not here yet. We have to get down the tractor supply and grab them today. It is the day. You have to get them on the day that they call. But before we do that, let's hop this fence, and I want to show you the oilseed radish that we did. And of course, we didn't get the whole field done, but we will get the whole field done. That is my plan today here, after we grab the chicks from downtown. But yeah, you can see it did stay, so that is great. Nothing really washed out, which is surprising. The deer are happy, as you can see over there. But either way, that took, which is good. So anyway, I am going to get into the house if I don't knock myself out by running into a tree branch here. Going to get into the house, grab the paperwork for the chicks, and then we can get down to Tractor Supply because we do have to pick them up today. That is the rule. So we are going to have to get down there. And I really don't want to, only because I really got to get into that field. But, you know, it takes a long time for us to get anything done in that field, only because we really can't afford much else than small equipment. So it is going to be a day, but either way, let me grab these papers and I will pick it up in a minute. Okay, now paperwork in hand, and we are going to take the truck down to grab these chicks. And yeah, let me address that real quick. I know that that comes out of left field, but didn't really have much going on when I was waiting for the field work to be done. There wasn't a lot of deliveries in the past week that Justin hooked me up with, so I decided that I would make the best of it and I would try and sell that truck. No, I mean, yes, I want to sell that truck, but I would try to make a chicken coop because I think that I could, and it wasn't raining, it was just wet, so I felt that it's probably a good time than ever to try to do that, and also to try to get the first animals on the farm. And if I'm going to start a farm, I think that probably want to start slow, and not really sure if cows are going to be the first thing on the farm, so a little bit more manageable with some chickens. And we are going down now to Tractor Supply to pick them up. We are grabbing 20 chicks, so they are going to, you know, be a while before they give us any eggs or produce anything. We are just going to have to feed them. But there's Sam's house up there. Wonder what he's up to today. I don't think I really have time to stop in today, but I will do that occasionally. Just see how Sam's doing up there and see if I might be able to help him with anything as well. I don't really know much, but I can pick up a lot of things, so I can definitely take the time to learn, and who else to learn from than a seasoned veteran like Sam. But either way, I'm excited to get the chicks. I really am. I think that it will be an easy to do thing on the farm. You know, it's not going to take too much knowledge or anything like that, but at the same time, it kind of gets me into the routine of doing things every morning, and eventually it's going to provide a lot of eggs, which I'm always in favor of. That's free, not free food, but, you know, a lot more affordable food. You know, we have to buy the chickens food, but that's about it. Then we get a lot of eggs from it, so I'm happy with that. But either way, I'm going to drive down to McGregor, and I will pick it up when I get closer. And now pulling in here to Tractor Supply, and I really do want to get this done and over with because I do have to get into the field today and plant some oilseed, the rest of the oilseed in our field. And I'm really worried about time. So anyway, let me get in here and get this done. All right, now with that, wow, there, that caught me off guard. There was a train right there. I didn't even know there were tracks over there, so that was a little surprising. Anyway, we do got the chicks, and we are going to head home. And I figured 20 would be enough where we could probably sell them outside or make different things with them and not be overwhelmed with the eggs. So it's kind of how I determined 20, and because I don't want to be overwhelmed with, you know, how many chickens I have. And I know it's just chickens, but I don't want to be overwhelmed with the price of the feed. I don't want to be overwhelmed with the cost or of the learning curve. So I think 20 is a sufficient amount right now. I didn't get a rooster, but probably should have. Anyway, we'll work on it. But we have got to stop at this red light, because why wouldn't we have to stop at this red light? It is always red when we come around. I don't know. Anyway, Kodiak Brewery over there. Can't wait to go back there. They did have some good beers, and I wanted to pick some up for the house, but I forgot because I've got a lot of things on my plate today. And like I said, as soon as we get home, I'm just going to feed the chickens, put them into their crates, into their crate there, and then we can get on with our day, which is going to consist a lot of seeding the oil seed radish into the ground, because then we are going to have to start seeding grass next after we get the oilseed radish into the ground. So that is what we're going to do. That's our farm plan right now. I would like to try to sell some hay, and I'd even like to get some silage for us, because I still haven't really determined whether I want to go with the beef or the dairy. I know that there's a lot of beef farmers in the UMRV, and that could help us because I would be able to ask some of them, hopefully. But there is a need for a dairy farmer here in this community, and there's not a lot of dairy farms around this community. So if I did that, I mean, yes, dairy farms are really hard to do. They're going out of business left and right. You know, people are selling their farms left and right. So I'm not really sure what I want to do. Maybe I will diversify, and I will have some for meat, some for dairy. I'm not really sure. And that's why I want to just get the 20 chickens, because it gives me time to figure it out. And that's why I also want to plant grass this year instead of a crop, because I don't have a harvester. I don't have access to a harvester, and I don't even know who to sell these things to. With the livestock, I know that I can go down to the auction at very least, and we can make a couple bucks on them. So there are decisions that need to be made at this farm, and honestly, I really don't have the answers for them yet. I'm kind of thinking about them right now and researching right now and seeing what we can do. So right now it is going to be a hay operation, getting some silage just in case. And you know, if we don't use the silage, then we can always sell it, which is the great thing about silage, because it does sell for a good amount of money, good return. And I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. So that is the plan so far with the farm, is just to get these chickens so that they don't die, and to get these this grass planted so that we can get some hay and silage in here, because I'm not really sure if I'm going to do cows this year or not. I would love to do cows, but as you can hear, I don't even know what type of cows I'm going to get. So there's a lot of things that I need to figure out very quickly here. But anyway, here's the farm up here, and another thing I did was take out another ad in the paper, and hopefully we can sell this truck over here on the left, because it needs to get out of here before I change my mind. And if we're going to do milk, you're saying, well, why don't you get that? Well, because I'll have somebody pick it up. I don't really want to deliver everything all the time, but Anyway, let's get these chickens out and we will get them into the crate and hopefully everything will be good. All right, now the chickens are in the coop and they are fed. They've got some water. Everything is good with the chicks for now. And I'm sure I'm going to come out tomorrow and there is going to be some uneaten food, but that's the problem with chickens, or the thing with chickens, not really the problem, is that they grow so quick that you really got to monitor the food that you give them, because sometimes it's not going to be enough. Probably next week, that won't be enough. They grow that quick. So either way, let's get out into the field because it is approaching 11 o'clock, and I know that it's going to take a couple hours to get this done because we have small equipment and we have a huge field. So that is what we've got right now, and that's okay because this job, honestly, it beats Peterson's by a long mile. So here we go. Let's get out into the field and let's start this again. There's maybe 25%, if we're lucky, 25% of this is done from the other day, but if the rain from the other day hasn't taught me anything, it's that I'm prepared to do this entire field right now. And that's exactly what we're going to do, because as the rain showed me, anything can happen and it can set you back a week. So if you have the chance to do it today, let's get it done today. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to get all of this done and get all of this planted into oilseed radish. That way we can plow it into the ground and then we can plant grass. That way we get a better yield, but also because I want to start from this field from fresh. I mean, it hasn't been farmed in a few years, so I do want to make sure that we are going all the way down to the studs, so to speak, and we are really making sure that we know what's in this ground, when it was put into this ground, so on and so forth, so that we can be the best farmers that we can. So anyway, this is going to be a long time because this is a very small seeder, but oh well, it'll get done. And the more times we do this, the more money we'll make. The more money we make, the bigger equipment that we can have, and the shorter the time goes. So either way, it's probably just going to put on the radio and we will get this field done.
Oh, I've been long gone, wanna talk to you. I've been hustling for so long. Oh, and I've been thinking about the past, and it keeps me going on. Oh, and I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only I can see. Even if I end up all alone, I know my destiny. My mama told me we all bleed the same sun. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from, 'cause I know you were born to break the chain. So I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you right with me? See, I'm living in the nightlife. But I got a fire that burns so bright, from the back road to the street. I've been long Are you ride with me? Yes, I'm living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright from the back road to the street.
And now just finishing up the last few passes here in the field. And we will have a oilseed radish in the ground, which is good news. It's really good news because it's going to give our field a little bit of a boost, and because we are just that much closer to being able to get grass, one, and two, mow it, more importantly, so that we are able to either make silage out of it or make bales. And I'm gonna have to start going down and downtown and just talking to people a little bit more, but also I'm gonna have to start poking my nose around at who needs hay bales. So I'm gonna have to look into that because I do need to sell them, and the best time to think about selling them is before we even have grass, because I don't know anyone out here, and I think it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle. But the good news with hay is that we can keep it and we can have animals maybe in the winter. I don't know. It's gonna be something that we can sell. I'm not really too worried about all that, but either way, it looks like we are just about done. I'm just again finishing up. I think this is about the last pass here, and then we can get into the field. And yeah, that looks like it's about done. We'll lift that up, and then we will begin the drive back to the farm. And yeah, the next time we get together, we are going to have to do something about this field. I'm probably going to, in the next couple of days, just not have the camera on, and I'm just going to try to get used to these chickens and see what they're all about. And I don't know, I'm just waiting for this oilseed radish to really pop through the ground. That way we can go to the next phase. But tractors are all running well. Everything is going good so far. And I don't know. I'm just very anxious to get into the field and start mowing. That way we can start baling, of course. I want to just, it'll make me feel like we're actually farming here. But either way, mission accomplished. We'll turn the tractor off here, get the drink. Yeah, we have been at it for a while. I'm happy that we get to farm. Obviously, it's better than being at Peterson's, but at the same time, I am very happy that we are done today, because I am tired and I want to get some food. So that's where I'm going to leave this. I am just going to wrap up here by shutting everything off and closing everything down. And yeah, the chickens are over there. I'll have to feed them tomorrow morning and every other morning after that, but it's going to be worth it, they say. That's what they say. Anyway, I'm going to get in after I put these gates here. Just seen that out of the corner of my eye. I guess we'll start closing that. But I'm going to get in and relax. So until next time.